Hey guys, Cooper Creepa back at it with another deck profile. Today I'm doing a deck profile of my Exodia deck. This is a pretty good deck I've been trying to perfect for like 2 days, but I've been trying to make it. I'm going to use it at my locals tournament today, and yeah, it's pretty good, and I've been trying to make it, and funny story, when I had to rush to make this, so I have pink sleeves on it. So I think it's funny that it creates such a false vibe. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into the deck profile, and I'm gonna stop talking about junk. So to start off, I have all 5 pieces of Exodia, because it's not an Exodia deck without these, because these are, of course, best cards for an Exodia deck. Other than Exodia himself, there's other cards that are good. But I have those 5 pieces of Exodia. 1 Exodia Necros, and this is good because I believe it's indestructible by everything and is unaffected by everything, but it can still be harmed through battle by making you take damage. Then 1 Exodus, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord. This is good because it's another way for you to win the duel if you use his effect to get all 5 pieces of Exodia in the graveyard. If you don't know what he does, you can summon him from your hand by sending all monsters in your graveyard back to your hand, or back to your deck. And then he gains 1,000 attack for every normal monster in your grave. And when he attacks, you send a normal monster from your hand or deck to the grave. And yeah, so then he'll gain some attack points. And if all 5 pieces, and then if 5 Forbidden 1 cards were sent to the graveyard by his ability, you win. Then I roll 1 Legendary Exodia Incarnate. I should run 3 of these. Seriously, I should run 3. They're a very good card. And they have some draw power with them. They have some attack point power, like, what's his name? Exodus. And then he can also help you get Exodia back to your hand so you can win. Then I have 1 Beast King Barbaros. This is good because you can normal summon it without tributing if you need more tributing material or something. But it can also wipe your opponent's field, and I have a lot of tributing stuff in here that I can tribute with, so I have this in here for that matter. Then I have 2 Giant Soldier of Stones for defense because they have 2,000 defense points. And they're normal monsters that I use my Painful Decision with on these, which I will get to in a sec. Then I have 1 Mathematician. Mathematician is good because you can send level 4 or lower. Yeah, you can send a level 4 or lower monster from your deck to the graveyard. With its effects, you can send an Exodia piece to the grave, and then you're just helping yourself get out Necros and stuff like that. And he also has some draw power when he's destroyed. Then I have 1 Black Dragon Co-op Serpent and 1 White Dragon Wyverbuster. These are good because they help each other be summoned, and they can quickly be special summoned by banishing cards from light or dark monsters from your graveyard, depending on which one you're summoning. And they're pretty good. Cyber Valley has some draw power to him, and he works in different scenarios to help you maybe get a card back from the graveyard to the top of your deck, draw 1 or 2 cards. And he's just good for that matter. And he's kind of like a battle fader too, because he can end the battle phase and draw a card. Then I have 1 of each gadget, because these gadgets are really good to help get each other out, so you can either tribute for them or XE someone with them, because I have some rank 4 XEs in here. But yeah, that's what they're for, and they're pretty good for that matter. 1 Big Eye, so what he does is, his flip effect is look at the top 5 cards of your deck and rearrange them in any order you'd like. It's not excavate, so you get to look at them. So it's like card advance. It's like a card advance monster. So he's really good to look at your next cards and kind of just shape the duel how you like it. Then 1 Marshmallow, so you can help him not be destroyed by battling, just get some defense up and deal some damage to your opponent if he's face down. Then I have 2 Star Seraph Scouts. These are to summon other Star Seraphs. 2 Star Seraph Sages to summon them from the hand. And 2 Star Seraph Sword. These are good for attack power, good for summoning power, and good for summoning other monsters' power. So that's what they're for. And then finally, I have 1 Rocket Warrior. Rocket Warrior is really good because it was AKA indestructible mode. and he can also lower your opponent's monster's attack points for the next monster that's going to attack after him. But yeah, that's all for the monsters. I'm just gonna move these over for you, and we're gonna move right on to the spells. Alright, so to start off, I have 2 Mystical Space Typhoons because these are just staples that you really need, because sometimes people roll like Royal Decree and stuff that can really mess with your deck, and you need to be able to stop your opponent, and these are just natural staples you want to put in your deck. So that's that. And 1 Pot of Duality, I was going to roll 2, but I don't have 2, and I just don't want to trade for 2, and I think there's other ways to get cards to your hand in this deck, so this is always good. Then 1 Contract with Exodia. I'm about to get a second or third one because I'm about to get some more copies of Necros in Contract, and this gets out Necros if you have all 5 pieces in your grave. 1 Pot of Dichotomy, and this is good because it can get cards with your monsters from your graveyard. You get 3 monsters from your graveyard with different types, shuffle them back into the deck, and then draw 2 cards, and you can't conduct your battle phase the turn you activate Pot of Dichotomy. So it's good to get the Exodia pieces back in and get other things in, because there are all kinds of things. Rocket Warrior's a warrior, all the Star Seraphs are fairies, Marshmallow's a fairy, Big Eye's a fiend, the gadgets are all machines. White Dragon and Dark Dragon are dragons, and then like all the Exodia stuff is spellcasters. So there's all kinds of varieties you can have in here that you can use this card for. Then I roll 1 Gold Sarcophagus to get the cards from my deck I need into my hand. Again, this deck is all about shaping the duel you need it to be and helping you draw quickly. 1 Shard of Greed. This is good because it can help you draw cards, and it's just kind of helping you as you're drawing cards, so you can just go around casually. 1 Reinforcements of the Army, so I can get some of my warriors, like I can get Rocket Warrior, and I think that's it that I can get with here. I used to have whatchamacallit in here, Obnoxious Celtic Guard, and that's what I use this for. And then I took them out so I could put in White Dragon and Dark Dragon and the Mathematician. But that's good for getting out Rocket Warrior, which I like. Painful Decision, I use this. What it does is you target a level 4 lower normal monster in your deck, send it to the grave, and get another copy of it to your hand. So since I have 2 Giant Soldier of Stones, I can use these to help me get my defense out. So if I'm in a tough position, I can use that. But that's all for the spells. Alright guys, so my first trap I have here is Backup Soldier. If you have 5, what this does is if you have 5 or more monsters in your grave, then you get to target 3 non-effect monsters in your graveyard with 1500 or less attack and get them all back to your hand. You can use that to get back Exodia pieces and other stuff like Rocket Warrior. Then Obliterate, which this is the new Exodia trap, and it's good because it can send opponent's monsters back to the hand and help you just with your getting Exodia pieces in the grave. 1 Ultimate Providence, this can stop anything as long as you have the right kind of card that they're activating in your hand to discard. Call the Haunted, so I can bring back some of my other stuff like Marshmallow and maybe Rocket Warrior, and I can use this to just help get back some stuff. Then 1 Solemn Warning, because this is just naturally good because it can stop quite a bit of stuff and really stop your opponent in their tracks. 1 Threatening Roar to stop my opponent from attacking me in case they try to destroy my Exodia pieces, maybe if I special summon them back or something. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast can help you get Exodia pieces in the grave and return your opponent's monsters back to the hand. And then 1 Jar of Avarice so I can get some cards back from my graveyard. But yeah guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Exodia deck profile. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and comment, and I will probably be updating this more, but I won't make another deck profile on it. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. See you guys in another video. Bye! But yeah guys, for my extra deck as the final part, I have number 102 Star Seraph Sentry. This is good because you can use the Star Seraphs to summon it, and you can also stop your opponent's monsters' abilities and cut their attack points in half. And then one number 55, Go 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 Goliath. You can use this with Giant Soldier of Stone to get it back, and it also helps all your rocks gain defense. But yeah,